See the chat now. I think I did it. I think I did
Yay.
it. I is smart. I told you I'm allergic to technology. That or it's allergic to me. All righty. So we can see comments. We have a live stream. So hopefully we can get people back in here anyways. We'll wait till a few more people come in. I can't even get this situated right. Dang it. There we go. There. Sorry. All righty. So hopefully we can get a few more people back in here. Oh, look at this. Hey, there we go. Hi, guys. How's it going? Hey, Mark,
What's up,
Jetterbug,
guys?
D-Man. What's up, D-Man? Long time no see, my friend. Louisa. All right, guys. So, like I said, when we tried this before, we're interviewing Brant, the legendary Punisher. He's a collector of Funko Pops. He's a collector of figurines, like figures, not figurines. I'm sorry. Figures. I apologize. Hey, Arnie, how's it going? And so we're going to interview him. We've got him in what I call, instead of the hot seat, the Hoot Seat. And then after a few questions, we get to know him. We're going to play a little bit of Would You Rather with him. So we got some good stuff going. Hey, Vanessa. Hi, Nick. How's it going? So if you guys have Twitter or anything like that, just tweet it out for me, or on Instagram, whatever you can do, and we'll get some people in here. So as we were talking, Brant, you were saying that you like All Might and My Hero Academia right now, anime pops and stuff like that. I love My Hero Academia. It's one of my favorites. And actually, I'm almost all caught up. I'm on episode, I think, 77 or 76.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So, what got you in anime?
Let's see. Growing up, I used to watch Dragon Ball Z. I had to hide it though, because my mom wouldn't. She didn't really like me watching it because she didn't like. I got a toy from Burger King, and she didn't like how the angry face looks, so she banned me from watching it, and I got stuck
Yeah.
watching Veggie Tales and stuff like that for a while. And when I turned about 12 or 13, I showed her an episode of it, and she's like, okay, this is not so bad. It's kind of like
Yeah.
Superman. So she let me start watching it. But it wasn't until I came down here and moved to Florida and started watching an anime called Bleach when I actually started,
Oh,
delving into anime like completely. Bleach got me full into anime, and that's why it's one of my top animes of all time.
awesome. Yeah, you know what? Dragon Ball Z. Hey, Bucky, Parmer, and we got Capital City Pops in here. Hey, guys, String Bean. Um, yeah, you know what? Dragon Ball Z was one I never really got into. I did watch a couple of episodes, but I was more into He-Man and the Thundercats and stuff like that. So, I never really ended up watching that stuff. Plus, when I had kids, they wanted to watch their stuff, so I ended up getting into their stuff. But one question I have for you as well is something I started watching Elf as a teenager, and is now one of the most epic shows I've ever watched is Power Rangers. And I know you're a huge Power Ranger fan as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so what to you is like the best thing about Power Rangers, your favorite Power Ranger, and like I said, your Funko Pop collected figures. What are your favorites out of those as well?
Um, thing I liked the most about like the original Power Rangers was they could actually fight. Like some of them are actual, known black belts, and they have actual experience. And we know now from some of the later Power Rangers that they have, they're just actors. They can't, and they're just, splicing scenes
Right.
from the Sentai seasons and stuff. compared to how it was in the old one, where they were
Hmm.
actually, some of it was like maybe about 10% of the show was actual Sentai footage. The rest was all recorded. And
Right.
just the fact that all the actors are nice and stuff, you can always DM them and sometimes they'll respond. I've had Jason David Frank come in a couple of my live streams I've done on Instagram out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's awesome. I always joked around he's going to be my future husband, but okay, well, I am in one of the Power Ranger chats with you on Instagram, and even in there, you've had, I think it was the Yellow Ranger from season 2. I think it was the young black lady that was, what's her name?
Yeah.
Alicia, is it?
Um,
Or
Tan,
Aisha?
Aisha showed up a couple of times, and Tanya, the one that was the yellow Zeo and yellow Turbo for like half of Turbo.
Oh, nice. Oh, hey DK, we got Jacob in here. We got Bucky, Jeff, and John. How's it going? Good to see you. We got Eagle VP coming in. Awesome to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so yeah, I agree with you there. Now, as for villains for Power Rangers as well, I absolutely love Rita Repulsa. She was one of the best, but they've had many different villains who are like Lord Zed and Rita Repulsa, or like whatever down the line, who like run the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, who was your favorite villain out of all of them, like out of the head villains?
I would say out of all of the head villains, there was one that was really one of my favorites, and that would have to be Zenaku from Wild Force. Not many people liked Wild Force, but I loved Wild
Loved it.
Force, and just that whole story arc that they had was probably one of the darkest things. In Power Rangers, he almost killed the Rangers a couple of times. He could use his own Zord. The costume wasn't like cheap looking and crappy looking. It was like really fierce and stuff. And
Right.
the backstory was just amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It actually, and surprisingly enough, I actually did like Wild Force a lot. I really, really did. And like you said, it was just one of those ones, it's like underrated. One of the things. The other ones I liked was Time Force. And a lot of people
Oh,
didn't like
Time
Time
Force was
Force
my
either.
favorite. That
Yeah.
was my
So,
favorite. In fact, my favorite Ranger comes from Time Force, and
yeah.
that's the Quantum Ranger, because I love Daniel
Yeah.
Southworth. He's an amazing anime voice actor. He not many people know this, but he actually voices Virgil in the Devil May Cry games.
I did not know that. That's awesome. There's I find a lot of the actors from it, from the Power Rangers, like Amy Jo Johnson was on a show, I can't remember what it was called now, but it was
Flashpoint.
that was it, Flashpoint, and she was amazing in that. She really
Mm-hmm.
did well for herself, and I had not seen her before that, right? But she really has, made a life for herself and everything else. Jason David Frank, being who he was, what he went through before he became a Power Ranger, has really made himself a post in today's community, standing up for bullying and everything else like that. Like he's really done well. Okay, so my next question to you is, okay, since you've already talked about your channel, what are some of the favorite things that you've collected over the years? Like, say, I know this is going to be a tough one for you, so but something that you would never sell for $1 million. Somebody could, like, you would keep this thing until the day you die and pass it on to your kids. What is that
Uh,
one thing?
that probably would be the Dragon Dagger that I have, and that was
Mm-hmm.
because growing up, I always wanted the Dragon Dagger. As a kid, I always wanted this toy. Every year for Christmas, I would ask for it, and I could never get it because it was always sold out, and it was so hard to find. And then when they, like 20 years later, decided to remake it, and they put like the die-cast metal on it, and it has the actual sounds, I had to buy it, and eventually I hope I can get
Yeah.
it signed. But still, that's my all-time favorite Grail in my collection.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, we all collect things, but there's always that one thing that we wouldn't trade for the world, you know? So, what other, like, you do Funko Pop collecting and you do figure collecting and everything else. There are other things you do sometimes go live with DK, the legendary collector. What are some things that you and him do on your live streams?
Sometimes we're doing trivia streams. Sometimes we're just talking about upcoming Funko Pops, different ideas for channels. We did a karaoke stream, which I recommend nobody watch because I got so drunk for that because it was so embarrassing. But yeah, we did that. We did a New Year's stream where we were just chewing the fat with the chat and stuff like that. I fell asleep apparently. I don't remember that, but apparently I did.
Okay, so we'll read a couple comments in the chat here. We've got Capital City Pop says that the Dragon Dagger is amazing. I had the original when I was a kid. Oh, that's pretty cool. And Streambean says the blonde girl from iZombie was a yellow ranger at one time.
Yep, I believe she was RPM. If I'm not mistaken, that was Power Rangers RPM.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, it's a trash talking stream, Alexandra. Soon. Don't worry. When we get into the would you rather, that'll start. Streambean also says I was a member of the Power Ranger fan club when I was a kid. You know, I was never a part of a fan club like that except for wrestling. So, oh, DK, it says on that karaoke stream you were straight up snoring, were you?
And he's talking about the New Year stream.
Oh, okay. Embarrassing moments we can clip and relive later. No.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so what are some other things in your life besides YouTube and Funko Pops and everything that you like to do? Just so that people can get to know you a little better, you know?
I like racing cars sometimes. Like I have a Dodge Challenger I've worked on and stuff. I'm trying to make it a little bit faster, and I just like it's not entirely legal sometimes, but I go over 100 just on the way home, or I like I like to go hunting. I go out to the gun range every once in a while, just practice on shooting targets, the clay little targets and stuff from the
Yeah.
launcher.
Yeah.
Do that. Bow hunting. I practice with the bow. My martial arts, I practice that.
Now, do you have like a bow this way or do you have crossbow?
My mom has a crossbow. I sometimes use that, but I have compound bow.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I did archery back in camp when I was about 13, 14. And I actually liked it. It was a lot of fun. I liked it a lot more than riflery personally, but like I was really good at it. I think that's because I hit the bullseye with the arrow and not the gun. So oh great. Congratulations, Capital City. You won the giveaway from Tylock. Homespun Geek is an awesome channel. Guys, make sure that you get to know each other in the chat as well as check each other out. And if you like it, make sure you hit their subscribe button. And guys, make sure that you hit my like button, please. Okay. Let's see what else. I was supposed to do an interview with a couple of other people, but Brant, I really appreciate it. I do want to say putting you on the spot last minute, you coming in for the interview. I do appreciate that. Because yeah, last minute and you did it. So you're a legend. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And we know quite a few people in the Funko Pop community, and I think that's how you and I met through DK and everybody else, Glam Funko and Lindsay B and all that stuff. What can you say? I'm just gonna throw questions at you. What can you say about the Funko Pop community that really brings our community together, because we're quite tight knit. We love each other. We're there for each other. It's a great big happy family. What to you is the draw for our group?
Well, it's like exactly what you said. It's like how we're all like a family. Everybody really genuinely cares about each other. Like they take the time. Like when I first, before I even started doing videos and stuff, I would watch Lady Dazed, and That's how I met DK and stuff, and I became friends through, that stream, and then Bucky and all that. But all of them actually take the time to talk to their fans and get to know them. And like DK does this a on a regular basis. He'll talk to his fans, he'll get to know them, he'll remember their name. That's the one thing you want to do, is you want to remember somebody's name, because they're like, oh, he remembers me, and it brings them back.
Yeah,
It's just like Glamafunko. Glamafunko, when you comment on her videos, she'll go
she's the
and
best.
literally answer everybody's comments. It'll take her days, but she spent months just going through and answering all the comments.
Yes, she does. I mean, I've talked to her a few times on Instagram, where I'll just comment on one of her little story pictures, and she messages me back right away. She's awesome. I really have nothing at all bad to say about that community, because everybody is there for each other. I mean, Lindsay B is the one who helped me do this, as well as my friend Steve helped me set up everything so that I could do this interview, because I wanted to start doing that this year, and stuff like that. And all my friends in the chat, like everybody who's here right now, even if you don't do Funko Pops, you do like Eagle VP. He does awesome videos. He does a lot of drone stuff, or he takes a look at drone channels and stuff like that. And he's absolutely awesome. Everybody that comes in here is. And like I said, this is part of getting to know each other on YouTube as a community, as friends. And you and DK and Alexandra, and like I said, there's so many people I can name right now, anyways, have really been there for me when I've had those dumb questions like, why are men idiots? And you know
I
and
remember that
to the
one.
right down is like, help me, I'm floundering here, and you guys have been there, so I do appreciate that. So my next question to you is, like I said earlier, I just kind of want to repeat it. What are future plans that you have for your channel that you're really hoping are going to pan out? Like things that you really got your heart set on to do for your channel?
But like I said, I'm gonna start doing anime reviews and some manga reviews. I have a whole new logo. I have somebody designing a logo for my channel, so I'm gonna start putting that in my videos. I'm working on doing an intro. I'm trying to get the rights to a music, like a little bit of the clip. And I had a person donate a camera, so I'm gonna have like
Oh, wow.
way better quality for my videos and stuff. So it may take like a couple of days before a video comes out, because I gotta figure out how to edit and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yep,
Editing is not fun.
no,
I'll
it's
tell
not.
you. I like, hey Tats, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. And we've got Ian Wrestling in here. How are you? Um, yeah, I was just going to say, yeah, like lots of good plans there. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you come up with and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm kind of out of questions because I wasn't prepared for tonight. So I'm going to go straight to, I have this game. It's called Would You Rather. So you guys can answer in the chat and, you know, make fun of each other, do everything else. We can make fun of Brant. Just kidding. I'm kidding. You love me. Stop. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
It's all good. It's all in good humor, so I could take a
that's
joke.
it. That's it, right? Hey, Kenneth. Hi, Michelle. I saw you in there. Okay, so your dreams, it's either A or B. Your dreams written on direct and directed by the makers of The Matrix, or by the makers of Girls Gone Wild. Which would you rather?
Hmm. I'm gonna keep it PG and I'll do the Matrix.
Are you, you gonna keep it
Yeah,
PG? Okay, why would you pick The Matrix? What do you like about that movie?
because it's so awesome. Like the story is pretty much endless the way they did it because if not many people realize this, but at the end of the movie when the worlds were coming back together and stuff like that, he said this is not the first time that this has happened and there'll always be another one. So that
Yeah.
means that the story is pretty much endless. They can keep going on and on and on, and that's why there's the fourth Matrix film coming out.
Oh, when is that coming out? Do you know?
April 21st, 2021, I believe, and it's coming out the same day John Wick 4 comes out.
Oh, wow, isn't that kind of anti wow. And I'm guessing is Keanu Reeves going to be in it?
Everybody's returning.
Yes. My favorite, I keep forgetting his name. The black guy.
Lawrence Fishburne, Morpheus.
Morpheus. I want to call him Mordecai for some reason, but Morpheus. Hey Bree Rose, how's it going? Yeah, that's a good pick actually. I would have picked it. I would have picked thought you would have picked the other one, but thank you for keeping it PG. Okay, so would you rather have hot wax dripped on your eyes or have a
Ugh.
corkscrew twisted into your belly button?
Ah.
Wow, that's just took a turn.
Uh, the hot wax probably wouldn't hurt that, that be like instantaneous pain. The corkscrew would hurt a lot going in the belly button, so the hot wax.
Okay.
Ah, crap, I think it froze. Yep, it froze. Here's this on my end. Can y'all still see? Oh crap, she's gone. Can y'all still see me and hear me? So did anybody pre-order any of the Funko Pops or any of those things that were recently announced? I for one, I definitely pre-ordered those new Boruto ones. I pre-ordered that Naruto because that's an instant grail. I'm probably gonna try to buy that Chase bundle that Chalice has for $80. Can you add her back? I'll try. Wait, no, I can't because I don't have the powers and stuff like that. No, I'm not doing karaoke. I'm never doing karaoke again. That is not happening. Let me read the chat a little bit. What's going on? Oh, she I guess her Wi-Fi canceled out. She just sent me a message on Instagram. I'll check it in a second. That Gambit cap is really 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 good. I'm glad I pre-ordered that glow. I still can't believe they had to announce like the common right next to it. Just make it a glow. It shouldn't have been a common and a glow. It should have just been a glow. And then the Rogue, like, why the heck would you announce that Rogue right next to the Hot Topic one? Nobody's going to pre-order that one. They're going to want to watch, the Rogue that's flying. Yeah, let me go see what's going on. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm here. Everybody's still there. Can you come back in, Brant, or is that not possible? I'm so frustrated. My kid shut off the frickin' internet. Oh, somebody help me, please. I'd rather eat pig brains, personally. Do you want to come back in, Brant? Or there you go. Okay, hang on, let me add you. And ta-da! Okay, this is the first one. There was bound to be hiccups. So I'm sorry. Are you still there? I can't hear you though. Do you have your mic on? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I'm having issues. Hey there, Nathan. What's going on? I'm so sorry. You guys gotta bear with me. This is my first stream. I know I'm back. Hopefully we can hear Brant this time. Bucky says he'd eat pig brains. Ew. You're gross. Thank you, Nathan, very much. No, still can't hear you, bud. So I don't know what's going on. Okay. 5, what's up? Good to see ya. Okay, well, I'm going to ask you guys, I don't know whether it's me, because I know you guys can hear me. I might be Brant now, having issues. Okay, this is a question for you guys. If I can get stuff, it needs to be. Hey, yay, Kate. Yes, you can. Kate, I found out, Brant actually told me that you can stream Streamlabs on your phone. So that should be.
Is it working now?
Yes, I can hear you.
There we go.
Hey. All right. I am really sorry, guys. Like I said, this is. Never thought I'd hear kids turning off the internet. That's rare. Yeah. Well, the problem is downstairs in my living room, there's the one light switch that's connected to the plug. And when they screw around with it, the internet, so then you got to reset everything. So it's so stupid. Oh, okay. So inquisitive moments. Yeah. So maybe the week after next, Kate, you and I will do that interview. Okay. So back to what we were doing. Now eruption. Here we go. Is would you rather, Brant, live in a world where it snowed ground beef or where it rained super balls?
Probably the probably the second one, because ground beef would just be greasy everywhere.
Yeah. Hey, Susie, what's up? Greasy everywhere. I was thinking of that. I'm like, ground beef would be good. We'd never have a shortage, but then once it hits the ground, it's dirty and it's good. Yeah, nobody would want to eat it after that. But bouncy balls, wouldn't that hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of pain is worth it, right? Super
Yeah.
balls, kind of super balls, the little baby ones, Kate, not the great big Indian rubber ones, or the other
hurt.
kind that yeah, those hurt. We were talking about actually the other night. We were talking about playing dodgeball, and I don't know how many of you actually played dodgeball in high school, but those balls that they used to throw at you in dodgeball, they freaking sting. I hate it because you always had to wear shorts in gym class.
Those do hurt.
They leave welts, man. It's all the babysitters. Yeah, you know what? It's 3 kids. There's 2 of mine and 1 of my neighbor's kids. And yeah, and they have a PA day tomorrow, so they get to stay up late tonight. Yay. Um, no offense to my kids, but anyway. They're usually pretty good. It's when they have friends over and everything else that things get kind of messed up. So, okay, here's another one for you. Would you rather have bendy straws for hair or newspaper for skin?
Probably bendy straw for hair.
Why not newspaper for skin? Come on.
Well, because then you'll dissolve and stuff if you go in the rain.
Paper mache. Yeah, that's true. Um, let's see. What else do we got here? Would you rather be able to walk on pudding or be able to project holograms of Puerto Rican supergroup Menudo?
Probably the holograms because that sounds cool.
Yeah. Oh, Alexandra says she would have straws for hair. Thank you, String Bean. Yeah, you guys can answer in the chat too. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. Michelle says ping pong balls. Yeah, no, those would be fine, I think, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's see. What? No, be nice, you. No, or would you rather? Oh, goodness, Kate. I don't know if you can see the chat, Brant, but that was just, yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
I got one you can definitely answer here and tell me why. Okay. Who would you rather date? Gwen Stefani or Jennifer Aniston? And tell me why.
Mm. Probably Gwen Stefani because Jennifer Aniston's just like a known, B word and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she's openly said that she doesn't need a man to have a baby. So, I mean,
Yeah.
and I love, No Doubt. That was one of my favorite bands in the '90s, and Gwen Stefani's always brought it. So,
Spiderweb's one of my favorite songs.
yes, that's mine too.
That and Sunday Morning was a good one too. What is String Bean says? I have a can of pig brains I can send you to eat in a live stream. Oh my gosh. Why not? I'll message you later, String Bean. Um, oh, take care, Bucky. Have a good one. Thanks so much for coming, hon. I'm so sorry for the glitches. Hopefully, in a couple weeks, we'll do another interview and it'll be glitch free. Poor Brant, but it happens, right? I'm sure you and DK have had a few issues live streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you rather be cast in the show The Office or in Office Space? Ouch.
The Office.
The Office? Why?
Because I'd be the only funny person there.
Okay, you. This is why I said ouch. She's under my computer clawing at me, trying to play. And I'm like, I am not in the mood. Forever and ever. Yay. Get out. No. Okay. Would you rather be dragged by your ankles from the caboose of a train or get your face pressed in a waffle iron? I didn't make up these questions, guys.
Once again, probably waffle iron because that would be like, after it hits you for maybe about 30 seconds, you're going to stop feeling it. If you're being dragged by a train, you're going to feel it like nonstop.
You're gonna lose skin. Never mind, have it pressed.
Yeah.
And it's on your face, right? It's not the.
They have good plastic surgeons too, so I'd be fine.
This is true. Oh, hey Claire, what's going on, hun? Good to see ya. No Twilight trivia. Hey, Mama, how's it going? Keely, that's her new name. It was a Mama Smurf before. So what would you guys in the chat do? I don't know. I think I would agree with you there, Brant. Getting dragged that would be very get rocks up the caboose and everything else.
Ugh.
Ugh. All right, here we go. Um, would you rather, um, as the head of the PGA, be allow heckling at greens, or require golfers to tee off on their caddy's crotch?
Probably the second one because that'd be pretty funny.
Can you
Because then, because then sometimes you get to hit two balls at the same time. Be pretty funny.
three if you're lucky?
Three.
Three if you're lucky, yeah. Michelle says waffle iron. Mark Mark says waffle FaceTime. Okay, here's Louisa Lewis wants to ask, would you rather be French kissed by a dog, 1,000 angry fire ants poured all over you?
What type of dog is it?
Yeah, it depends on the dog, right? No St. Bernards, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, Susie says she would choose golf. Kate says neither, thanks. Uh, oh man. All right. So I did want to ask you a couple more questions. You have quite a few Power Ranger figures, right?
Yes, I do.
And then we'll go back into the game. What's the first Power Ranger figure that you collected? Show it to us.
Recently or growing up.
Well, I say recent. Well, how about we do recently? What is the most recent purchase, and can you show it to us?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me grab it.
Yeah. You know what, Michelle? I've had shark fin soup before, so I'm gonna have to say shark. Yes, absolutely, Kate. Go for it. DF Network, what's going on? Welcome to the chat.
There we go. Carefully do it so it doesn't fall. But yeah,
All right.
it's the Lord Draken figure, which is
Oh wow.
the evil one. And I don't know if it shows up on the camera. I'll get it focused a little bit. But he actually has like the scars and stuff that he had when he
Oh
fought
wow.
in the parallel dimension. But it's from that Lightning Collection thing, the line. And I have it where he's like holding his helmet.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It took me
I like
about two.
that.
That took me about 2.5 hours to set up on the shelf
Oh wow.
because
Now,
all they
did he
do
come
is
in pieces?
nope. They come complete. They're just basically like the standard. I don't know if you've seen Marvel Legends, but they're like that. They're all put together and stuff.
Oh wow. Okay. That's neat. I like that figure. The white and green Rangers were always my favorite. When it came to the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But yeah, they were always my favorite, especially when he first became the Green Ranger with that candle because of
Yep.
Lord Rita, Rita Repulsa, and Lord Zed. That when the Green Candle, then they finally turned him good and everything else. Kate has a question for you. She says, "Would you rather eat a goat or a matter baby?"
What's the matter, baby?
Kate, you want to answer what's a matter baby? Uh, I eat the goat personally. I think Louisa would eat the goat.
And probably I would eat the goat. 'Cause I'd just put hot sauce on it. I wouldn't taste it.
Yeah. So you said, "What's the matter, baby?" And she says, "Nothing much, baby. You." So if you think about the go, "What's the matter, baby?" What's the
Oh god.
matter, baby? Yeah. Yeah, Nick, they are awesome figures. Brant's got quite a few. How many figures do you have? 5,000.
Probably because I have shelves full of figures. I have like different displays. Like I have at least three Marvel MCU displays right now that are full, and I have I have a whole display that I use for my Dragon Ball Z Funko Pops. I use the $20 Dragon Star figures. I just pose them and like fighting things on top of the pops just to add like a kind of decoration.
That's pretty
And
cool.
then I have a couple of those $300 hot toys.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark says I ask how many and you look up at the ceiling like yeah. He's got lots, trust me, Mark. Okay, good question for you here. With the Funko Pops, right? What is the one pop you think they should never have made?
Hmm. It's gonna be from this movie that it didn't do too well in the box office, and that's gonna be one that everybody hates, and that's the Dogun Dagus pop because it just looks ugly. It's the worst looking pop. It looks like ET on crack. It's pretty much what it looks like. And the chase is even uglier. Like literally, the chase has more value than the common.
Oh wow. Now Dogon Dagus, what is that from? What movie? Because it's not ringing a bell for me.
Valerian and the city, Valerian and the Thousand Planets, I believe that's what it's called, but it's called Valerian.
Okay, I think I've heard of Valerian before, so yeah. Yeah, wow. I never okay. What is a Funko Pop that you haven't got yet that you're really, really like want to get?
Um, there's one that I've been trying to get for a while, and that's the white Ichigo from Bleach, because that's considered a grail right now, so I would probably have to drop about 70 for it, and I'm thinking about doing that with my tax refund. And then today they dropped pretty much an instant grail for me, and that was the Hokage Naruto pop from Boruto. And it has a chance of getting a chase, and the chase looks even better than the common. But just as long as I can get one of those, I'll be happy. But I do want the chase.
Definitely. Chase is always good. Chase, glow in the dark, special edition or cons, whatever. Like you go to a lot of cons, right? Or do you not?
I've never been to one.
Oh,
I've
really?
I've always wanted to go to a con. I've just never been.
I've never been to one either, and I see DK, he goes a lot. Um, what con would you like to go to that's coming up right soon?
Either Power Morphicon, which I think is next year, or San Diego Comic Con. Everybody has to go to Comic Con at least once.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing? Like, I obviously you know about cons. What's your favorite thing about the Comic Cons?
You can actually meet some of your heroes, just from some of the celebrities you can meet. You can meet some of the Rangers, some of the voice actors from different animes. You can get your pop signed. I managed to get a couple of my fairy tale pop signed. I got some of the My Hero Academia ones signed
Right.
because I had friends that went to the cons and they're like, "Hey, do you want anything signed?" So I sent them some of the pops.
Fairy Tale, I did watch that anime. Wicked awesome anime. I think it's done
Mm-hmm.
though, isn't it? Or are they bringing out another season?
It's done, but they're working on animating the sequel manga.
Ah, okay. I really do like Fairy Tale and the way it was. There's quite a few animes. And you said right now yours is Dragon Ball Z is your favorite anime. My son's actually watching Naruto a lot. He's really gotten into that. He did
Oh,
his
that's one of
favorite
my
one,
all-time favorites.
Naruto.
Nar- yes, I have over $3,000 invested in my Naruto collection.
Really? And which is your favorite pop from that collection?
Uh, Probably the Sage Mode Glow one, the Six Pass Sage Mode, because I went to multiple Hot Topics to find it, and I didn't think about looking at the one in my actual mall that I work at, and I went in there and it was just sitting on the shelf, and I picked it up.
Oh wow, yeah. I find sometimes when you go into odd stores, they have like, even in some of the what do you call it? Like the thrift stores now, they've got pops sitting in there now. And I didn't realize until I came on YouTube and I met, I think it was Lindsay B that I met. And then through her, I met a couple of other channels that I won't mention because they're no longer on YouTube. But I started to see these Funko Pops. Now I've seen them before and I never really paid attention to them. I was just like, oh yeah, just another thing to collect dust, right? But I started collecting. The first one I ever got was winning from Papalucha's one of his quiz streams. He had like a music trivia, and I won a pop. It was Billy Idol, who I chose, and he sent me Alexa Bliss. So those were my first two pops in my collection, and since then I just keep buying new ones, and I can't get enough of it. It's awesome. It's addicting.
It was like this right here was never
Yeah.
up recently. This just came uh, about a month ago. That was my Christmas present. Was more shelves. All of these pops that are up here were all bought within a month,
Oh my
and
gosh.
it goes all the way down to right here.
Um,
It's over, I think,
Holy
about
cow.
150 pops I bought this last
Holy
month.
cow. Okay. So which is your most expensive and which is your least expensive pop?
Uh, it used to be the All Might, but because of the restock, it went down in value. But I would still consider it pretty valuable considering it's signed. But based on PPG, it's the San Diego Comic Con exclusive helmeted Ochako.
Nice. Nice. Michelle says, do they have Elvis pops? Because her mom used to love Elvis.
Yes, they do. They're some
Oh,
of the
nice.
they're some of the rarest pops right now.
Oh, DK says he has over 400 pops. Wow. I can't
I
wait to
think I'm
interview you.
I think I'm close to that number.
It is addicting, though, you have to admit. Once you see one, and they bring so many out so fast and everything else. Like, it's just every time I turn around, there's new pops coming out, like the new ones in the pop cans that they just showed. There's a few in that I really want to get. Um,
I'm wondering if
what?
that actually has soda in it. That I know it's a dumb question, but I'm wondering if it actually has like some sort of liquid in it. Because with the Funko cereal, I didn't actually
Yeah,
know it had cereal in it. I always thought it
yeah,
was just the box, and then they had like a Funko in a bag or something like that inside
or
the
T-shirt
box
it.
or T-shirt. I didn't realize it was actual cereal, and it tastes like crap apparently.
Yeah, a lot of the people that I've talked to that have bought the cereal and stuff like that, even the different cereals from whatever, it tastes gross. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, you're buying it for collector value. I don't think they really expected people to eat it, but like it's about as bad as Sour Patch Kids cereal. I heard that tastes disgusting as
Yeah.
well. So, what was I going to say now? Um, but yeah, most of those I thought the same thing. It would be cool if they had like even a half a can of pop in it, just whatever, even if it tasted gross. Um, it would be really cool to to see if that actually happens or whether it's just the figure. I'm thinking it might be just the figure inside the pop can,
Yeah.
but
But or it could be because they want to keep it a mystery. It could be like they have the soda in there, and then it's in like how some of the what are they called, the I'm trying to remember the mystery vinyls or whatever, the little tiny things. It could
yes.
be in like one of those plastic bags that it's in there, and it's like a plastic that's not harmful and stuff, and you can drink the soda, and then they'll have it to where you can like pop the top off and then take out the thing if it
Yeah, like
has
a
soda.
BPA free bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a BPA free bag or whatever. Yeah, that would be really, really cool if they did that. And then, yeah, that's actually a really good idea. let's see. We'll check on the chat here a little bit. Michelle says thank you. She's going to check that out on eBay, or you can even check on Amazon, Michelle. I'm sure they would have something. Hey, Ash, how's it going? My friend Ashley. So anyways, let's go back and let's do a few more of the would you rather questions, because we like putting Brant on the spot here. You said anything goes, so I'm
Yep,
good.
I know. Yep, you're good.
All right. Would you rather have veins on the outside of your skin, or would you rather have your mood directly dependent on how high your socks are pulled up?
What was the first one?
Veins on the outside of your skin.
Veins on the outside of skin could kind of be cool.
That would be neat, eh? Hey,
Yep.
Steve, what's up? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I would go with the veins.
Yeah, because I don't know, my socks, the elastic in them and everything else eventually gets loose and they're constantly falling down. So your mood would be changing like crazy. I don't know if I can handle someone like that. Michelle says socks. Mark says socks. All right. Well, we know why you're so moody, Michelle. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry. Michelle, this coming from the woman that sticks her tongue out at me at a live stream. So anyway, that explains why my moods are all over the place. Yes, it does. All right. Here we go. Would you rather be an expert in Kung Fu or Feng Shui?
Kung Fu.
Yeah, I think so too, because then you can defend yourself. Feng Shui isn't that big of a wow.
That's not
See,
even
like,
martial arts. That's just being an expert decorator.
yeah, exactly. Knowing where to put it and how to put it so everything flows. I can't say that live people will hear me. Oh, no, not that. Oh, DK says Kung Fu. Steve says Kung Fu. Yeah, I think it's kind of a given there. I'd rather not care how my house was decorated, do it how I want, and kick everybody's butt in the process. Why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would you rather never be able to smile or never be able to kiss?
Smile, because I don't smile anyway. So there you go.
Hey, do you smile? I've seen a couple.
Mm-mm.
No.
All my licenses that I have for work, I look like I'm a criminal on like the little watch list or something.
Yeah. DK says smile. Yeah. I haven't seen DK smile too often either. So yeah, I agree with that. I kiss anyone, so I guess you'd never. Okay. I don't know. Oh, awesome. Okay, so Steve is a buddy of mine. If you guys haven't checked him out, he's on Twitch and YouTube as well. But he says I've got a spot for an interview for me to be interviewed on a podcast with him. So that would be cool. I've never been interviewed. I think I've been interviewed once by Eagle VP interviewed me a long time ago. All right, here's another one for you. Would you rather have a lake named after you or have a popular children's multivitamin shaped in your image?
Probably a lake.
See, I didn't come up with these questions at all. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing. I'm like, DK says lake.
I
Yeah.
already have a lighthouse named after me. So
Oh, really? Where?
in Nantucket.
In Nantucket. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Grant the ching. Okay, so DK says lake. Michelle says lake as well. Louisa says lake. Alrighty. All right, I'm going to do a couple more and then we'll probably end this shortly after. So, would you rather shave your left eyeball with a Gillette sensor razor or pour a gallon of boiling water down your throat?
I'm gonna go with the razor.
I know, right? You can call me the legendary lake,
Oh
TK
God.
says.
Oh good Lord.
Yeah, both sound painful, DK. That's what I was thinking too. Ashley says they've got 10,000, so she'll pick Lake. I think I'd rather do the eyeball too, because if you think about it, when they do your cataract surgery, they actually do scrape the eyeball anyways. So you may have to get it done once in your life. Louisa says shave. Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah, it does sound pretty. Michelle's confused. All right, here we go. So, as the head of the PGA, would you rather fill the bunkers with thousands of fire ants or quicksand?
Fire ants.
Why? Because
It'd
that'd be
just be
fun to
fun.
see.
It'd just be funny watching people run around.
I could picture Tiger Woods running around like a freak. Michelle says, "Oh, if I shave my right eye, will I see again out of it? Most likely. Yeah, sometimes if it's cataracts, right? So, alrighty. So I think we'll just kind of wind this down. I just want to say thank you to everyone in the chat. You guys are legends for sticking around. Those who did till the end of this, through all the trials and tribulations of my first live with a guest, because I've never done a live panel before. And don't forget about Saturday. This Saturday, I'm doing a live broadcast with Jimmy Barnes. We're doing a WWE prediction show for the pay-per-view that's going to be this Sunday, the Royal Rumble. So come and check that out. I'll try and leave a link in the description. Um, Brant, I gotta say to you, like I said, thank you so much for sticking around, being so patient throughout the little glitches, and doing this, like I said before, at the last minute. You're a bloody legend, and I love you. You know, I appreciate it. I had a great time, and I hope that you did as well.
I did.
And any
We'll do it
last
again
things that you
sometime.
want to say?
I had
Absolutely. And
fun. We'll
anything
do it
else you
again
want to
sometime.
say?
Nope.
Okay, awesome. Yes, I'm glad you guys in the chat did. Thank you so much. So stick around, Brant. I'll chat with you for a minute. And everybody, thank you so much. Bye. Yay, thank you, Louisa.